Okay, we got Almost Famous. Start off with the VC DVDs of October 4th. It's ready Sunday where I am. It's still Saturday for other countries. I mean for most of the states. A few of them are in Sunday already. Central states are about to enter Sunday. Right about close enough. This one's rated R. It's got some bonus features. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 bonus features, and it includes a trailer. The disc is a Born Grade disc. I don't have an interest in it. I need to go to sleep. Maybe I should enjoy having Wangy on while I sleep, because I'm gonna focus on my Christmas list. I'm gonna try to include Talladega Nights and RV. I'm gonna draw from Sony. I don't know what I'm doing. It's not focused on that. Okay, PC. This one's from CBS Films. It's a PG-13 for language, including sexual content, violence, and subject matter. Language, drug content, and I got like a headache. Just the door. You know the door. It's this door. My mother loves this one. It's Bride Wars. Okay, this one's not in black case. It's a unusual colored pink case. It's got some bonus features. It's very PG for language. Suggested content, and there is rude behavior. From 20th Century Fox. This one's from with Kate Hudson and Half-Life. My mother saw a movie that ended Half-Life with it. I think it was PG. This one's animated, but it has no rating. But yeah. I don't want to show you these over and over again, but I just want to show you an update on the recent DVDs. That's all. DVD guide and the bonus here. Keep the Girl one. So those people. Yeah, it's PG. The disc has a crack in it. Captain Ron, Kirk Russell, and Martin Short. There was a picture of Kirk Russell on Wikipedia with a mustache. Fantastic Queen. Why he has it? He's getting older. He's in his 60s. He was in his 50s in the last decade when he was in Miracle and Sky High. Kirk Russell is from Vanilla Sky, Stargate, Father of the Bride movies, and Jungle to Jungle. But it has elements of sensuality and language. Boring Great disc. No, Kirk Russell was not in Jump. I mean, no, when I meant to say Martin Short was from the Father of Bride films and Jungle to Jungle. Kirk Russell was from Stargate and Vanilla Sky. In the last weekend, I saw there was a double feature between Clueless and Mean Girls, but I already have them both. There's the bonus features. Say PG-13 for sexual dialogue, some use of alcohol and drugs. I think he had trailers for not getting anything. It's a foreign grade disc. I don't see any whatever version. I do not like why the disc is gray. It should be had disc art and said 2005 on the disc. The 76 reprint is boring. The disc is boring. This is not the 2005. Different schmucks. There's the boring gray disc of different schmucks. It's rated PG-13. It's got sex is the cool sexual content, nudity, and language. It's got 3 bonus features. There are some movies that are going to read the bonus features. Some of the more recent ones. Like the next one's coming up, but not this one. Dodgeball. It's got all new commentary. This isn't the rated version. This one is Drag Me to Hell. I don't know why the name is called like that, but it's from the director who directed Spider-Man and the Evil Dead trilogy. Or wait, it's like Silent Hill because that's from TriStar, and Possession Diaries, Video Diaries is the only bonus feature. As PG-13 because of sex as a horror violence, terror, disturbing images, and language. The other version is not rated, and they run for 99 minutes. I'm excited to get that one. The other 2 DVDs that I got for this weekend are Paramount. I did not get the 3rd one because I didn't see the 674 bin, but the 4th one was in there. I don't know who put it in there. Below, Blake Paul Walker. Getting nothing. Let me this second something. Has some power brief my language. That's why Disney tells you to put them. That's why. People pitch. Others got something. I don't know why. Wait. Juvenile. I'm still watching this movie. It's PG-13 because of crude and sexual humor and sexuality. Sensuality. God. Yeah, I got you, bitch. It's a pretty cool movie. Get Smart. I've watched it before. This movie contains Sean. It was like the boy's like, Mom, and then the mother's like, Sean, see how annoying this. That's kind of funny. There is some humor, action, adventure violence, and like, it's an action movie, but it's also a comedy too. This disc has disc art, but the next one coming up has no disc art. The next one, Home Opera, has no disc art. The next 2 are from Columbia Pictures that I got last weekend. This is not the version that my mother has. This is the PG-13. Ghost Rider, his curse gave his power. Is Nicolas Cage. This movie has horror violence and disturbing images. It has two make it documentary, Spirit of Vengeance and the Spirit of Venture, and has commentaries. It's 110 minutes, and I already read the rating of it, and the reason why it's that rating. This Spirit of Vengeance, this is Ghost Rider too. The world's darkest hero rides again. This will be last. It only got the lead scenes. And this movie is very PG-13 for intense sexes, action, violence, certain images, and language. What's your father code? I bet none of you. I think most of my friends don't have enough Spotify accounts for some reason, so they don't know what to do with that. Do they? There are some people that have it that may want to track or may not give it to them, still don't know where they live. Well, that's not what happened. Yeah. Well, I'm not gonna give it to them because I don't know where they're from, but that's not the point. It's gone. Guns rated PG-13 for Bonds and Terror, sexual material, video, drug references, 95 minutes. It's a different Eagle case, and it's a Born Grey disc. I made the C3 in this one. Each movie starts with the letter H. Henry and Anderson first. It's got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 bonus features, excluding the commentary. PG. I don't think this, but there is nothing. But doesn't have any reasons why it's PG. Home Run is very PG-13 because of mature actor. There's all the bonus features just like for sports movie. I make it so you one Asian movies, but I'm not sure when. Who's first? Angie Emily, Barbara Hershey's in this one. She's also in Insidious. Okay, it's Hugo. Shoot the moon and make me Hugo. The Born Grey disc. Yeah, it only has one bonus feature. Okay, the bonus feature. Will Smith in I'm Legend. It's rated PG-13 for the set sections of sci-fi, action, and violence. As you can see, there's nothing interesting about that disc. My aunt had the. Well, my mother borrowed the disc. My aunt had this card, but that one doesn't have it. Megan Fox and Amanda Seyfried and Jennifer Spy. This is the Tales of their TV package DVD, but the DVD is not a reprint or repackaged, by the way. Got 2 commentaries for both versions. They are for sexuality, violence, language, and big drug use. It's different material in the unrated version. It's the 2009 DVD. The logo for 20th Century Fox has this logo behind. 2 more movies that start with K, then we move on to Leap Year. Kill Bill, Volumes 1 and 2. Kill Bill Volume 1 has strong body violence, language, and some sexual content. The other one has violence, language, and brief drug use. These are Miramax movies. there was no bonus. They didn't list any bonus features, but but these movies at least have bonus features. To be honest, Killer Elite has it's distributed by Disney in Australia, but not here. Open World Films distributed here. It's got deleted scenes and it's has strong violence, language, and sexuality sexuality. The disc for Killer Elite. Last DVD from the first stack is Leap Year. This one does not have the R-rated rating because it's PG. Language and sensuality, but sensuality says on the left. It's neighborhood. Got deleted scenes. And that's it. Straight PG in Canada too. That's being that rated in America. Okay, here's the next stack. There's some Blues Exchange in fiction. There are no bonus features. I mean, this has bonus features, but they're not listed whatsoever. It's not rated, but this clip the stars, Looney Tunes stars. Monsters is the aliens. It's got commentary. Top secret CP files too. This has sci-fi action, crude humor, and mild language. Do not hit the camera. This. Boring gray disc. Don't know why it's a boring gray disc. I wish they had this card, but there's nothing we can find. Ah, Kurt Russell and Goldie Hawn. That was his partner. That was Kurt Russell's partner. Nate Carney, his partner. Is rated PG and I will not see any bonus features. But it does have a trailer to it, the actual trailer. Next two DVDs we're gonna look at is Paranormal RPs, like P, let's say S band. The letter P itself. Paranormal Activity. What happens when you sleep? One of the scariest at-home viewing experiences ever. It's got an alternate ending that was not seen in theaters. It's rated R for language. It's a boring gray disc. This was in the 374 in Walmart. It was in the 5,000 bin before. Here's Paranormal Activity number 2. Steady your nerves. Your sleepless nights are about to return. Sleepless nights? That's what is going on during these movies, especially this film series. Here's the scene footage. This movie is very R for violence and very violent material. That's the Born Greatest of the sequel of Paranormal Activity, Patton. It's got bonus features and it includes commentary on this one. The more this, but this too has more bonus features because it's bonus disc. Okay, here are the next 5 DVDs. Vicky Down Under. It has several bonus features. PG-13, but there's no reason why it's rated PG-13. It's got this card, which is nice. Condition. It's got outlawed documentary intersections to make it under the documentary. 5 deleted scenes with an alternating ending. It's got commentary and more. Sorry for the yawning. I gotta get some sleep. And I'll be doing Packing Fever. Wait, the next episode of Ashi's Time is Fun will be later on. Packing Fever is more likely to be doing that. Let's get this script back. Okay, Rap Roy. No bone stitches on the back, but it has a trailer. It's rated R. Violence and Sexuality. The next DVD I got is Sanctum from James Cameron, who did Titanic, Avatar, and Aliens of the Deep. As I remember, because James Cameron did that movie. Underwater Fluoride? Suspenseful, you know? This movie has deleted scenes, Sanctum, the real story, and commentary, and it's rated R for language, some violence, and disturbing images. Like Jack Me to Hell, DVD, the disc. This disc is black. I have another movie from Universal that has a black disc. That's The Man with the Iron Fist. Short Circuit. There is no bonus features on this disc whatsoever. It is PG. 5-star. The Image Entertainment was the one that released this DVD. One of the DVDs my aunt said to me and brother. I said 3D. Next group of DVDs happens to be Sony stuff. She's TriStar and 2 from Stage 6 and the Skate Gems. First is Sniper. I do not have the 3rd, 4th. They were not in Walmart, but they were in an Action Pack one, and there was the 5th one too. But I still need to get the other before I can focus on Sniper 4. Before I can focus on the last one. Just for Sniper. I'll try. Here's the sequel to Sniper 2. Strong violence and language. That's what they are. Violence and language. It's got 3 trailers. One for the movie itself, Rampage trailer. I'm still watching Starship Troopers. Here's the first of the 4. This one's still watching. There's the disc for it, and it has commentary too. It's rated R for graphic, sci-fi, violence, gore, and from some language, and there is nudity. Sexual content, violence, and language. That's why Starship Troopers 2 Hero for Nations is rated R. It's got commentary and 3 previews. It's got preview for Starship Troopers 3, CJ7, and okay, Starship Troopers 3 has traits of TTPs for Starship Troopers and others. CJ7 is one of them. This movie's rated R for violence, language, and nudity. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 special features, but 2 of them are commentaries. This one is not from TriStar. This one's from Stage 6. The next one is from Stage 6, and it's Starship Troopers Invasion. It's got 4 bonus Goose commentary, but like violence, language, and nudity is rated R, like the other movies. There's something I want to mention. The commentary. The director. If you're watching this with commentary, the director will speaks in Japanese instead of the usual English. Instead of English, because the director is Japanese. He was born in Japan, and Takers is not the last of funny stuff, but. No. Takers by T.I. Music promo. That's that one, and commentary. Takers contains intense sexes of violence and action, a sexual situation, self-patrimony, and some language. This has no disc art. I took this out from the library, and when it wasn't an equal case. That case is different. In 2009, they used to be in equal cases. They'd be in equal cases, and that blue case with that blue logo had an oval. Okay, Taxi. Queen Latifah and Jimmy Fallon, who is also in Fever Pitch. Well, it's a nice show he's in too. It's got like 2 versions, deleted scenes of the behind the scenes features, kind of special, director's commentary, and more. It has language, sensuality, and 3 fonts. Sounds ground is on the disc. Yeah, a few more. 8 more. Well, instead of jackets, so unique. Okay. It's 1 bonus feature. It's rated R for language, sexual content, visually. It's the disc. Do not show code because you do not need what's on there. Double feature from Paramount, The Longest Yard. Five bonus features for that one, and a lot of bonus features for the youngest Lord, Phoenix. The original is rated R. This one has acoustic stream violence, language structure. So I get one more thing than the other one. There's nothing interesting about either of the discs. It was an uncut equal case. Man with the Iron Fist. You can't spell Kung Fu without F and U, you know. This one is rated R for boy bonds, strong sexuality, language, and thief use. It's got like 4 bonus features. On the set, Arza is one of them. It's a black disc. And also, if you noticed that on that disc, there was Brofist activity going on that disc. 4 more to go. Starting with The Ugly Truth. Val Sexes is on, that's for sure. Here's the bonus features. There's more than to Outcast. This is part. See, the preview for that movie. Seen the opening only. It does not appear in the previews. There's sexual content language, so I say R. And there's nothing interesting about this disc. It should have disc art, but there's nothing you can do about it. For our Blues, this is the 2009 DVD in the deluxe edition. No previews. It has commentary with the director. Football is way of life. Make it Varsity Blues 2 days. The Ellis way. QB game analysis. Big Bob with no bacon. Deck is rated R for strong language, for sexuality, nudity, and some substance abuse. I mean, for an R-rated movie, loud language going on. So I don't know why that movie has a lot of bad language, dirty language. Someone needs to wash their mouth out with soap. The characters need to wash their mouth out with soap when it comes to the R-rated movies with language that contains language, such as PG-13 movies. PGs, I don't know. PG movies. But G-rated movies don't need to worry about. Wait, this one has strong gunfights, some language, sensuality. PG-13. But there is no bonus features on this disc whatsoever. Now this has disc art. This one doesn't have disc art either. You mean it's free. Last DVD. It's got like some bonus features, including commentaries. It's got cool sexual content. Big nudity, crude humor, language, and a drug. There's the disc, and I'll see you for the next video later. I need to get some